The subject of today's lecture is the Texas City disaster of 1947 as related to the Emergency Management Response System. This was one of the first examples of support for the rationale for the newly implemented federal disaster response and relief policies in place today. During a time when the country was fairly new in establishing governmental policies regarding disaster responses, one of the greatest examples of a historically catastrophic and tragic event occurred. This disaster was worsened by local governmental failures to establish regulations and standard operating procedures to prevent and prepare for disasters, which could have alleviated and or limited the mortality and damage of the event, such as property, financial disparity, and limitations of resources necessary to respond or repair. The event that has come to be known today as the Texas City disaster occurred on what has been described as a beautiful morning on the day of April 16, 1947, on the docks of the Texas City Harbor in the belly of the French Liberty ship SS Grand Camp. Texas City is located in the Galveston County, Texas, and is located in Houston, Sugar Land, Baytown metropolitan area. The fire that occurred on the beautiful morning in the small town in South Texas killed 581 people in a chain of reactions that detonated over 2,000 tons of explosives. The interagency coordination was and is considered informal, and that there was no standard operating procedure regarding such a catastrophic event. The relationship with the other agencies involved was surmised as either personal or mutually professional respect. Therefore, when the other agencies responded, they responded without any true coordination or of effort. With that said, the command and control of the situation was very informal as well. The response was as catastrophic. The response was as catastrophic as the event itself. Therefore, there were no protocols, which resulted in inefficient usage of resources and a mortality rate escalating unnecessarily. Communication regarding interagency coordination, communication with public citizens and notifications, and media relations were very poor as well, and were based solely on broken communication and rumors. This resulted in the effort not being as effective. Many emergency response personnel only had basic training and education and were not prepared to respond to such an avoidable, large-scale, complex disaster. For this reason, there were no mitigation measures implemented to respond to this event.